The psychology major started in AUC in 1957, but over the years it sort of died and not many people were taking the major. And then Dr. Siasu came in 1971 and he revived the psychology experience at AUC.
When I was graduating, we were the second largest group of grads. They became identical, Dr. Siasu and psychology, that a lot of people, including myself, we thought that the major started with him.
Dr. Siasu really laid the groundwork for community-based learning at AUC. And back then it was mostly focused on community service or observation. Now things are a little different. Now most of our programs are focused on developing scientifically informed projects, working on more sustainable approaches that can help those communities continue. At the undergraduate level, all of our students are required to take a community-based learning course before they graduate.
I've done a study on 23 cohorts of my students, and the results were statistically significant, and the students have gained a lot from the experience of CBL, and at the same time, their self-perception has become more positive.
We did kind of integrate a community psychology approach to our program development and strategic planning for the department. We have student representatives on most committees.
I see things from a student's perspective, so I kind of give them insight into how the experience is from an outsider, not faculty, not department.
What is unique about studying psychology at AUC is several things. Number one, you have two options. You have the community psychology program and you also have the counseling psychology program.
I think what makes our counseling program special is that it's a sophisticated package that includes intensive didactic trainings, plus it has a lot of experiential training. AUC is the only program in the region that has an in-house clinician training center.
The psychological clinic is a gateway towards real life, providing us with safe environment, techniques and strategies with how to deal with the privacy and confidentiality of the clients.
And we go through each one of their cases with them, from the initial intake, through their treatment plan, through the way they conceptualize their cases.
To have a comprehensive 3-year program that covers pretty much everything you need to know to become an effective counselor is really special in this part of the world. And in a country where we just don't have the capacity for every person who has a problem to see a psychologist or a psychiatrist or any kind of practitioner, we need to find other solutions that are more community-based, that address many people at one time.
We teach first about general principles about prevention, so how do we try to create communities where there are fewer health problems, where there are fewer mental health problems, and also how to promote well-being in communities.
We're a practitioner training program, so our students have to be working with partners in order to gain their training and also to offer the services that they offer.
In order to graduate, you have to do an internship for 1 year. I did my internship at Helm. For the first semester, we worked on the Photo Voice project. In this research, it was a strength-based approach, so we focused on the positive aspects in the lives of persons with disabilities.
في ناس منهم كان التفكير بتاعهم كان سلبي إلى حد ما. الفوتو فويس خلاهم يفكروا بطريقة إيجابية.
I think at last count we have more than 40 memorandums of understanding with different organizations.
الجامعة الأمريكية في شراكة على مستوى كذا مشروع وكذا وظيفة، شراكة فيها استمرارية، يعني أقدر السنة الجاية أبقى عامل حسابي إن قسم علم النفس هيبعت لي مجموعة من المتطوعين فأقدر أشتغل معاهم في برنامج.
We do partnerships with NGOs like Wataniya, for example, and we've done a lot of work with them. They prepare our students for the service itself if it's related to the work of Wataniya, like working in orphanages.
التعاون مع الجامعة الأمريكية أفاد الطرفين. وطنية فتحت الباب إن طلبة الجامعة الأمريكية يجوا عندنا ياخدوا ورش توعية دوز اند دونز توعية لهم عن القضية. كان في تدريبات للعاملين في جمعية وطنية من أساتذة في الجامعة الأمريكية.
I've been collaborating with UNICEF, the Ministry of Social Solidarity, and the National Council on Childhood and Motherhood, do capacity building for social workers and also for staff working on the Child Helpline, both groups working in the field of child protection.
And our dream is, at some point, to have a community consultation center where we can offer all sorts of consultation, from program development to evaluation, so that we're continuing to empower communities and transform lives for years to come.